evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. He's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. Klitschko's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tommy the Duke Morrison. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Klitschko.
All right, guys, remember this. Obey my commands at all times. Now let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good-looking counterpunch. Three in a row landing by Klitschko. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Klitschko. It's as if they couldn't wait for the opening bell. Going at it right from the start, and we're still in the first round. Good stuff.
So it's like watching the Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Pacific, and the Atlantic, and the Indian Ocean. Everything.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Klitschko. Throws a counterpunch there. Morrison's swelling will have to be dealt with immediately.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Nice two-punch combo by Klitschko. Last 10 seconds. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
You need to capitalize on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes. Listen, you're not giving me enough.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Blocks that punch. Not precise at all by Klitschko. Eddie, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Well-placed counter punch by Klitschko. Nothing there on the punch by Klitschko. Now that's some fine work right there by Klitschko. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. You gotta give me the double jab.
And round number 3 is underway. Good looking counter punch. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. A little defense turns to offense by Klitschko. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, Testa will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
A crushing two-punch combo by Klitschko. Klitschko's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Move your head. Keep moving.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Halfway through this round here. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Nice block.
Keep the head moving.
Oh! Tommy Morrison stunned and he is hurt. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
Blocks that punch. Very nice defensive guard there. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
He stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Don't stand in front of it. Let's get on that swelling. Compress on that.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Well done that time, landing the counterpunch. Now that's some fine work right there by Klitschko. Showing you some defense there with the block. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark.
Attack yourself. Double up the
Good job protecting himself. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Klitschko's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
What's the body?
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. away from those headshots with his defense up top. There it is! That is a serious counterpunch right there. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Throw punches. Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this, brother. Get on that. Get on that.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Every gym's got one of those double-ended bags, right? They give you the movement. You got to hit that moving target, work on your accuracy. He's making it so that his opponent never had to work on one, Teddy. He's just sitting right there, right in front. No head movement whatsoever.
No, not at all. He didn't have one in his gym, that's for sure, because he just does not know how to move his head. The old-timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Not precise at all by Klitschko. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Holy cow! Tommy Morrison stunned and he is hurt. Klitschko's looking for some room and he found a way to get it. Morrison's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Good defensive skill. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Klitschko. He just missed that shot up top. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Let's get on this one. Let's get the compress on it.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
counter punch. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Morrison's showing a great ability to adjust. He was stunned earlier, but you can see he has changed things up stylistically.
Hey, look, Joe, I was watching a football game in my room this afternoon, and you know what? The team was running the ball. All of a sudden, the run was taken away, so they started passing. I give him credit. You know, he's making an adjustment. He's trying to win the ball game. Well, he's trying to win this fight.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Morrison's got to deal with a cut sheet. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good defensive skills. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Your head though, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom! Comes the counter. Swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? Oh, and there you go. Tommy Morrison, he goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round. What a way to end the night with a knockout.
You saw it coming. Problem is he didn't see it.
To cap it all, we send it up to the ring.
Your winner, Klitschko.
Klitschko's your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an entertaining fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm